Hi there, welcome to Acquired Taste. My name is Rachel. I'm a part-time reseller on Poshmark and eBay, and today we're going to do a what sold video for the month of May. I'm very pregnant, so I fit into like 5 shirts. I'm going on maternity leave in about 2 weeks. So I'm hoping that once I go on maternity leave and have this baby, that I'll have a little bit more time to at least shoot, a couple of 20-minute videos so I can do what solds weekly instead of monthly. Obviously my time will be consumed with having a 2-year-old as well as an infant, but we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I can provide more content for you. Anyways, today we're just gonna look at the month of May. I had 91 sales in the month of May, 2 no sales days, but out of those 91 sales, 20 of those items were sold within 30 days. So for this video, I'm going to talk about my top 15 sales. I was thinking about talking about some of the lower price sales, but as someone who also consumes this type of content, a lot of times I tend to not want to even hear the names of the items that didn't sell very well, because then when I'm thrifting, sometimes I'm like, oh, that person said this brand, maybe it's good. And I really want to focus on what sells well, what could help you know what brands sell well. And so I don't really want to get into like, these items didn't sell well. However, I'll talk about my worst selling sale just so that everything's not great, but I'll just talk about only the worst one. Okay. So with that, I'm just going to start talking about my best sales for the month, starting with this first one, which was my single best sale. This was a Yumi Kim dress. I got this at a Goodwill for $10. It was this really, really beautiful, like blue and yellow floral wrap dress. And I believe it was sold at Revolve. Yumi Kim is a brand that I have found does really well for me. I purchased it for $10 after 118 days of being listed. It sold on Poshmark for $105. So I profited at the end of the day $74 in my pocket. So this I had listed for $145. Someone offered like $85, and then I countered at $105 and they accepted. So that was wonderful. And turning $10 into, $74 in profit is great. I wish I could do that with every single item. My next best sale was St. John. So if you haven't heard of this brand, St. John, it tends to be like a more mature brand. This was a black knit 3/4 like button tunic top. Really, it kind of reminded me of something that you would sell in the winter opposed to, May. But somebody did purchase it. I bought it for $10.59 at a local thrift store. After 5 days, this sold on Poshmark for $60. So I made $35.91. So St. John, I definitely recommend. Some pieces go for a lot more than others. This one was hard to photograph just because black is really hard for me to photograph. It was a knit. We're in May. I think I actually had it listed for $80. The comps on it were about that much. So that's what I listed it for. And I tend to price my items a little bit higher than what I think they're going to sell them for, because I'm expecting people to offer me, make offers to me. And occasionally I've been having some full price sales, which is great. But for the most part, I do anticipate that somebody's going to come in and say, hey, can I get 20% off or whatever? The next brand, I actually don't typically get this much for this brand. So it is J brand, and I don't often pick up J brand, but there are some times when it is just the right, item and the right piece that I will pick it up. So this was called the Bella Kick Flare, pants. They were this deep mulberry, like velvet pants, and they were a flare leg, super cool, in great condition. I thought that they were just really perfect for, somebody would have wanted them. I actually think that these ones were sold on Revolve. And so these pants I purchased for $3 at a Salvation Army. After 59 days, these sold on eBay for $59. So I made $49.12, which is great. So very happy with that pickup, the purchase, the sale. Moving on. The next piece that I sold was this Giorgio Armani It was a blue-gray asymmetrical silk blend men's shirt. Kind of unique. It was interesting the way that it was made with the asymmetrical top. I purchased this for $7, and actually it sold same day, so literally within 2 hours. So within a couple of hours, this sold on eBay for $58. I think I had it listed. I actually think this was a full price sale, so I think it was $58 is what I listed it for, and they purchased it for $58. So I made $42.47 after fees and cost of goods and everything. This was my fastest moving item, and actually I'm going to talk about, I had one other item that sold on the same day. So this isn't part of my greatest sales, but my fastest sales. It was a pair of Liverpool pants. I've talked about Liverpool in the past. These were just the Abby skinny jeans in a dark wash. So they were just a, normal skinny jeans. Skinny jeans are still selling. I bought these for $10 at a Goodwill. The same day they flipped on Poshmark for $25. So I made $10, which isn't very much. I think the person actually sent me an offer. I think it was listed maybe for $32. They sent me an offer for $25 to make $10 that quick. Fine, bye. I don't, doesn't matter. And get my money back. So I got my $10 back and I made $10. So I'm very happy with that. So that was tied with the fastest moving item. The next highest sale, okay, so this is interesting. I don't pick up a lot of hard goods. Sometimes I'll browse through them. Really, this one is a game, and so sometimes I'll go into the game section. If they're still packed in the original packaging, depending on what game it is, I'll consider purchasing it. This game was called Dominion. I am not very familiar with it. I think my husband actually picked this up. I don't think he doesn't know how to play the game, but he's heard of it. But this was new in box. It was a first edition board game. We purchased this for $4. After 25 days, this sold on eBay for $58, which is incredible. This is a full price sale. It was not, there were no offers. So we made $37.88, and I am super happy with that. So be on the lookout for some of those board games. This was, it's in my top 15 best sales this month, so I had to mention it. I know it's not clothing, but something to look out for when you're thrifting, definitely with board games. Next brand I have here is Rock Revival. So this brand, it's, I think that it's come down in what it can sell for. However, it still sells well for me, so I still purchase it. This was the Clary bootcut dark wash jeans. It was size 25, which is pretty small. I purchased these jeans for $6. After 177 days, they sold on eBay for $55, which I also believe was another full price sale. So I made $40.78 on these jeans, which is great. So I'll continue to pick up Rock Revival. I think that it moves for me, and yeah, it's great. The next was a pair of Johnny Was pants. I think I did a haul video, and it was the first time that I had purchased Johnny Was. I think it's the only item I have ever owned that was Johnny Was. These were these gold khaki drawstring cargo pants. So they did have a couple holes in them. They were a tiny bit flawed. I did make sure to take really good pictures, put it in the description. The more that you do that, the less likely there will be returns because your buyer knows up front. Especially on Poshmark, you're protecting yourself. So if there's a case opened against you, you have all the information there, and Poshmark can see that you disclosed it to the buyer. Anyways, so I purchased these for $6 at a local thrift store. After 12 days, these sold on eBay for $52. I believe I had them listed for $60. Someone sent an offer, and then I profited $39.67. So very happy with these Johnny Was pants. I also think that the tag was an older tag on it. So if I can find like those newer tagged items, even older tags obviously are selling. I'll pick up Johnny Was regardless of the piece, just because that was very exciting. A very good sale. All right, next was a Free People 100% linen red button-down collared dress. It was really, really pretty. 100% linen. Anything linen right now is just like flying out of my closet. So I'm definitely trying to find anything that's 100% linen at this point. Now we're in June and it's still selling. It's great. I purchased this dress at Goodwill for $10. After 15 days, this sold on eBay for $50. So I made $33.98. Wonderful. I have a whole bunch of Free People pieces. I know Free People tends to be saturated. So to move that dress that fast, and actually I believe this is also a full price sale on eBay. Next item was also a full price sale on eBay. Ted Baker, it was a pink and white micro dot button down short sleeve shirt. You probably can't tell in the picture, but it was like pink with these really, really tiny white dots on them. These were retail arbitrage from Nordstrom Rack. So I paid $9.25. It was new with tags. I think it retailed for $155 on the tag. After 140 days, these sold on eBay, or this sold on eBay for $50. So I made $34.87 off of this shirt. I think I still have like 4 more of them. So, you know, it's a multi-quantity listing, which makes it easier, more efficient for me to post, and, you know, just automatically renews if somebody purchases it. So I'm happy to see that move. The next one is a pair of Miss Me jeans. So I actually have 2 Miss Me jeans in my top 15 this month, which is another brand that I hear a lot of resellers talking about, like, you know, I don't know if I pick up Miss Me. I always pick up Miss Me. It tends to move for me, and I'm happy to pick it up. So these were just some skinny blue jeans. I don't even think that these were blinged out. I'm gonna hate myself if the picture is a blinged out pair of Miss Me jeans. I don't think that they were. But I bought these for $10. After 10 days, these sold on eBay for $48. So I made $28.78. Unfortunately, my jeans are so expensive at my Goodwills here, like $10 for a pair of jeans. I take it back. My jeans are expensive if you're trying to resell at Goodwill. So, $10 is a lot if you're planning on reselling items, almost regardless of I don't want to say regardless of the brand, but if I'm trying to make like quick flips, it's okay, but also you have to have higher capital. There are a lot of people that can get their jeans at Goodwill bins for like $2-3, depending on how much they're paying per pound. I don't have that option, and so I do have to pay more to get my items. But if you're just like looking for clothing, Goodwill's incredible. For $10 for a pair of jeans is like wonderful for anybody that finds stuff for themselves, which is great. Okay, so the next item that I sold was AG, Adriano Goldschmied, and actually AG was my best-selling brand this month. I had 5 sales from AG, Adriano Goldschmied, so very happy. I always pick this up. I talk about this in all my other videos. So these were the men's protege straight leg, like khaki tan pants. I bought these for $10 at a Goodwill. After 8 days, these sold on Poshmark for $40. This was a full price sale on Poshmark. So after fees and my cost of goods, I profited $22. The next item was a pair of Fry like moccasins. So these I got at a Plato's Closet, which is, if you're not familiar, it's like a, oh my God, what do they call them? It's like a consignment store, right? Like you bring your clothes in, they pay you some money and then they resell it. And typically what's nice about those types of, Plato's Closet, there's Buffalo Exchange, there's some other ones out there, but basically what's nice is all of that has been picked through for you. So it's nice to be able to sorry, my dog's getting crazy over here. It's nice because then hang on. So what's nice about Plato's Closet is it's been, picked through for you. Like there are people that are purchasing brands that they think are high selling brands so that they can make money at those, at their shops. And so when you go in there, you're going to find these higher end brand items. So you're not picking through everything at a Goodwill. You're picking through items that somebody's already pre-looked at for you and can give you it's discounted, of course, but I'm always looking out for 70% off of clearance or whatever. It's, Plato's Closet does sales too. Anyways, that was a lot of information about Plato's Closet, but I purchased these Fry, they were called the Regan braided lace shoes. I got them at the Plato's Closet for $8.72. And after 88 days, they sold on eBay for $40. So I made $21.61. I love buying Fry. I have some pants that I think are listed in my inventory. I've never actually found Fry boots, which is mostly what is going to generate the most profit for you. So if you ever see those, pick those up. The next item was this Athleta blue-orange high neck front zip bikini top. So I have the matching bottoms in my closet as well, but they were two different sizes. So this was a size extra small. I think the bottoms are small, and so I couldn't lot them together. I posted them separately. And a lot of times, people are trying to mix and match their bathing suit tops and bottoms. So I purchased this bathing suit top for $3 at a Goodwill. After 145 days, this sold on Poshmark for $40, so I made $29. And I'm not upset about 145 days. Like, that means that I posted it basically around Christmas time. So it's not like I was posting it during the summer. I don't tend to hold on to my items and choose when to post them. I'm pretty much going FIFO. So first in, first out. When I have my items here, I'm just running them right through and trying to post them as fast as possible. I'm not really worried about this time of the year. I think in the last week I've sold like 3 sweaters. And we're in June. And so I'm not very picky about that. I just want to get it in, get it listed, and move on. So I'm not upset at the 145 days. The last item in my top 15 was another pair of Miss Me jeans. These were medium wash boot cut jeans. These I purchased at a garage sale for $3.33. I think I got 3 pairs of pants for $10, which is why it was $3.33. And after 284 days, these sold on Poshmark for $40. So my profit was $28.67 after fees and cost of goods and all that. So out of my top 15 items, 9 of the items sold on eBay and 6 of them sold on Poshmark. So I am finding that more of my higher ticketed items are selling on eBay versus Poshmark. Of course, this data is just a sample size. It's not everything, but it's just an interesting data point to know. My oldest item I can talk about is cut from the cloth. It was called the Melia, blue purple. Was like high-low dress in a size 6. I purchased it at $10 at a Goodwill after 601 days. You guys, that's like, less than 2 years, but almost 2 years. This sold on Poshmark for $20, so I made $6. It was almost like, no matter what somebody would have offered me, if I made money on it, whatever, buy. It's gone. You can take it. So happy to see that move. That was the oldest item. I'll talk about my worst sale. My worst sales are all coming from the same place. I had an Amazon liquidation box. I'm trying to move through the inventory, so I'm pricing things really low. It was a bathing suit by the brand Coastal Blue. I bought it for $2.21. After 517 days, it sold on Poshmark for $6. So after fees and everything, I made 84 cents. Worst sale. Terrible. Don't even remember that brand. I'm not going to repeat it. But let's see. So if I look at all 91 items, I know I didn't go through them all. We would just be here forever. And you don't want to listen to this deep raspy voice that long. So my total sales for the month of May were $2,215.95. And I profited in my pocket after cost of goods, after fees, after everything involved in shipping the item. I made $1,339.54, which is great. I'm very happy with that. I think it's my 3rd highest month for the year, and that's out of 5 months, so not super impressive. June is doing very well for what it's worth. My average sales price per item was $24.35. Again, I had a lot of that Amazon liquidation has been moving, which is great. I had a lot of bathing suits in that Amazon liquidation, so I think that's why things are starting to move pretty quickly. My average profit per item was $14.72. Not as high as I'd like it to be, but we're making money. And I think that that's the ultimate goal. Out of the 91 items, so I had 53 sales on Poshmark, 32 sales on eBay, and then I did have 6 sales on Etsy. I don't talk about Etsy much. I'm pretty much done with Etsy. I don't do a lot of crafty things anymore because I'm not making as much money as I am purchasing used items and flipping them. And again, the best sale of the month was that Yumi Kim floral dress, and my best selling brand was that the AGs. So very happy with the sales month. I'm excited to see how June's gonna end up. We have been having a pretty good sales month. And with that, that's everything. Thank you for joining me. Please consider subscribing and hitting the like button. It really helps my channel out, and I appreciate you. Thank you if you've been hanging in there. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.